there is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Out of my way, you vermin! What are pigs doing out on the street anyway? It's not sanitary. You should be in a sty or a sandwich.
Good morning, friend Woodrow.
What's so good about it?
Oh, that's the spirit. Keep your chin up. What'll it be this morning?
Daily Courier.
Daily Courier. That'll be 2 cents, Mr. Mulligan?
2 cents?
2 cents. Same as always.
Seems more expensive.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, let's take a look. Government surplus. Can you believe it?
Believe what, Mr. Mulligan?
Government only earns $1.5 million more than it spends. First thing you know, they'll owe money. Then everything will collapse. Inventory predicts every 100th man will own a horseless carriage someday. Oh, that's all we need.
I already know what the newspaper says, Mr. Mulligan. You don't have to read it back to me.
You read it?
Of course.
My copy?
Not your copy, Mr. Mulligan. My copy. I wouldn't dream of tampering with your Daily Courier. I can assure you no human hands have touched that newspaper. Well, except for the printers, of course.
I should think not. At least some people still have standards. Not like Mr. Beaumont, the butcher. You know how much he's charging for steak?
Well, why don't you tell me, like you do every morning round about this time?
17 cents a pound! What do they think we are? Millionaires?
I don't know. 17 cents seems a fair price to me. I really don't know what you have to complain about, Mr. Mulligan. Things aren't so bad. Hello?
You were saying? The only customers you've had in your store this morning are me and this here pig. Thank you for the overpriced newspaper, Mr. Swanson.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Mulligan.
Get out of my way! Out of my way! What is this country coming to? It's a madhouse, I say. Hey! Something the matter, officer?
Something's the matter, all right. Don't you ever look where you cross the road, Mulligan?
Look! What are you talking about?
Can't you see that horse and carriage coming?
Where?
There!
Oh, yes, I see it. Damn nuisance if you ask me.
Well, I didn't ask you. No one's asking you. I ought to run you into the station house. That's what I ought to do.
What did I ever do to you, O'Flanagan?
It's Officer O'Flanagan. And why don't we start with causing a public nuisance by standing in the middle of the street waiting to frighten the horses? Just watch your step, Mulligan. You watch your step.
Just watch your step, Mulligan. Some time to live in, this is. Steak at 17 cents a pound. Hats, $1.95. And that lady in the advertisement for Belson's buggy whips. Shameful. You can see her ankle. Her whole ankle.
Hey! Better move, mister!
Whoa!
Hey, get off the street! You're gonna get run over! You wanna get yourself killed?
You crazy fool! Don't you know the speed limit's 8 miles an hour? Remember what I said about watching your step, Mulligan. Or you just might fall in a horse trough.
Or you might just fall in a horse trough. Well, howdy, ha ha ha. Look at me. I'm a working man, an honest man, a prideful man. And here I am working as a janitor for some crank of a professor and drying out my soaking pants in a wringer. Where's the dignity? Whole world's going to the dogs. That's where it's going. Nothing but trouble everywhere you look. Chickens and pigs walking in the streets like people. Crazy bicycle riders who don't watch where they're going. Government spending money like a drunken man. Racing bicycles on the streets at cost of living. And noise, noise, noise! What does Sam Hill mean? Never heard a ringer make that noise before. Why is it doing that? Wait a second, that's not the ringer. Something in my pants pocket. What is that? Oh, it's me harmonica. Oh, that's just swell. Just my luck. Ruined. Better hang it up to dry next to my pants, I suppose. I guess I should run the newspaper through the ringer, too. Might be able to save it. Not that there's ever any news worth reading, but 2 cents is 2 cents. There you have it. Hot off the press.
It's down here, Fenwick. I want you to be the first to see this.
Professor Gilbert? Oh, can't let him see me without my pants on.
Here it is, Fenwick. Well, what do you think?
Why, it's astonishing, Professor Gilbert. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Me either. What the heck is that thing anyway?
So this is it, Professor.
Yes, Fenwick. I call it the Helmet of Tomorrow.
Well, that's a stupid name. If this invention's any good, why not call it the Helmet of Today?
Very interesting.
Just think of it, Fenwick. You put this helmet on your head. Twist this dial. Press here to activate.
Here?
Oh, not now. And you can visit any year you choose.
Any year?
You could even travel into the far future.
Future. How about 1891?
No, farther than that.
92?
No. Think far into the future.
How about 1970?
Now you're thinking.
Incredible.
But there is a time limit on its operation.
There is, Professor?
There is. Purely a precautionary measure. No man should be allowed to interfere with the course of history.
Well, how long a period would it function, Professor?
30 minutes only.
30 minutes? That's almost half an hour.
Yes, it is. 30 full minutes in which to study the events of whatever future date we care to witness.
Professor, you're wonderful.
Eh?
I said it's wonderful.
Indeed it is, Fenwick, indeed it is.
Are you ready to test it?
In good time, all in good time. When I'm ready, I shall take my first journey into the future. To the year... 1962? Oh, who knows what wonders mankind may have achieved by then. Very likely I'll find the world deserted and everyone living on the moon.
Or perhaps we'll have a woman president.
Well, I hope civilization will progress, Fenwick, not descend into madness. But now, before I embark upon my test journey, we must toast this moment with champagne!
Champagne!
Champagne! Come, Fenwick! Come!
A time helmet. Now that makes sense. A device that gives you a chance to find a time where there's a little peace and quiet. Oh, let's take a look at this thing. How did the professor set the date? This dial thingamajig here. What year did he say he wanted to visit 1962? No, that's still too close, only 72 years off. And a man might live 72 years if he doesn't get hit by a bicycle. Now, me, I want to go beyond a man's lifetime. How about 2000. No, a little further. 2015. No, not that far. Maybe a few years earlier. Now, it's called the helmet of tomorrow, so I suppose I wear it on my head like this. What's that? What did I do? Hey! What the heck? I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Water! Got to find some water! Help! Water! Water! Help! Water! Help! Help!
Mulligan! In the name of old that's decent, put some pants on!
Help! Help! Help!
Mulligan! Mulligan? Hey, where'd he go?
This is our hero, Mr. Woodrow Mulligan, a disgruntled citizen of a small town called Harmony, New York, circa 1890. Complete with the high cost of living, bicycles that exceed the speed limit, and horses pulling carriages with reckless abandon, not to mention an oink-oink here and a cluck-cluck there. Mr. Mulligan, a rather dour critic of his times, is shortly to discover the import of the old phrase, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Said fire burning brightly in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Once Upon a Time, starring John Rhys Davies, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Hey! Where am I? This doesn't look anything like Harmony. Where the heck am I? Oh, well, wait a minute. It must have worked. I'm in the future. Shoo, you dumb bird. Now, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I've got half an hour to take a look around.
Oh, what's he doing? Better move, mister. Get off the street. You're gonna get run over. You want to get yourself killed? Oh, missed my turn. I better make a hand signal.
Watch out! Hey! The time helmet! Let go of that! That's right! Hey! Give it back! You've got it hooked on your arm!
Oh, I was trying to turn right. Oh, can't get this thing off my hand. Oh, there, got it. There it goes.
Oh, it's rolling down the street right in front of that kid.
Awesome! A new helmet.
You there, boy! That's mine! Give that to me!
Finders keepers. It's mine now.
Come back!
No way, you freak!
This is crazy. How are you supposed to catch the little brats if you put them on a board with wheels on the bottom? I've got to catch him. Hey, kid! Come back!
Glad to get to headquarters. Hey, Clancy, the emergency at the drugstore was a false alarm. There's not a thing going on here. It's as quiet as a... Hey, hold on there! Pull you back, Clancy. I got some lunatic in his underwear chasing after a kid on a skateboard. I'm in pursuit. Stop! Police! For God's sake, put some pants on!
Flanagan! Oh, no, no good. The boy's getting away. There's no way I can... Ah! A bicycle! Now it's open.
Hey, that's my bike.
Sorry, lady, I just need to borrow it. Thanks.
Somebody stop that jerk! He stole my bike.
Wish everyone was living on the moon. Streets are more crowded than ever, and he's still too far ahead. I'll take a shortcut through this thing. What is a car wash, anyway? Ah! Hey, I didn't get to know what the blazes is this thing I'm in? What kind of infernal contraption was that?
Come out of there!
Oh, not again. That's the boy. He's going inside that store. At least the sign says it's a store. It's more like a palace than any store I ever saw. Oh, look out, you people! Here I come!
Hey, watch out!
Who closed the doors? Somebody help! I'm gonna crash! I'm gonna crash! I got through. Do they have invisible doormen in this century or something? Hey, kid, give me that helmet back, you little thief!
Take it. It's stupid anyway. Catch.
Whoa! 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 Oh, I got it. And it's not damaged. I can go home. I can go home again.
$6 for a pound of steak? Madam, do I look to you like a millionaire?
Look out! Look out!
What just happened?
The helmet! Oh no, it's broken. And it's 9:45. I've only got 15 minutes left. How am I going to get back now?
Get back, sir? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Did they change the language in the last 120 years? I said I need to get back, and I do.
But get back to where? Let me understand this, sir. You have this funny-looking hat in your hands, no pants, and you say you've got to get back somewhere within 15 minutes. Is that right?
Right.
And this hat-like device, what precisely is this thing?
This is a time helmet, mister.
Time helmet?
That's what brought me here. You see, I'm from 1890, and that's where I got to get back to.
What? You say you're from 1890? What proof have you of this, sir?
Proof?
Yes, proof.
Well, I didn't think I'd need any.
Aha! That watch, your shirt and tie, your shoes. Where did you get them?
They're mine.
Where are your trousers?
Hanging up to dry in 1890.
Is it possible? Quickly, who is the president?
What?
The president!
You mean Benjamin Harrison? Look, mister, I haven't got time.
Benjamin Harrison? And before him?
Grover Cleveland, of course, but what's that got to do with...
I believe you. By George, I believe you. You are from 1890.
That is no news to me, mister. Tell me how to get back to 1890. That'll be news.
And this is the device, huh? How does it work?
Well, you have to... Look. I don't know how it works. I'm only the janitor.
Janitor, eh? Then how does it happen that you came to be in possession of this technological wonder?
Why'd you talk like that?
Never mind. Now, permit me to examine your time helmet. Yes. Primitive but functional, yes. Fascinating. Remarkable for its time, really. Or for any time. Ooh, that's curious.
What's curious?
These look a little like the components you'd find in a digital television.
I don't know what that means, mister, but if you think you can fix it, you better hurry.
Time limit on it, huh?
30 minutes. And there's only 14 of them left. I wasted 15 of them chasing a boy who took my helmet.
And the 16th?
Talking to you.
Let me see now.
What's going on here? What's the meaning of this?
This doesn't look good.
Which of you crashed a bike in my store?
Who are you, sir?
I'm the manager. Would one of you like to explain what's going on here before I call security?
An accident, sir.
Accident?
Merely a minor incident, no harm done. Apart from bicycle tracks on this expensive piece of steak. But none of that matters now. We are confronted with matters of far greater importance.
Why are you talking like that?
That's what I said.
Look at this place. This is a shambles. And who's this man in his... Well, he hasn't got any...
I took them off after I fell in a horse trough.
A what?
It's, slang for, oh, never mind. Come along, sir.
Mulligan. Woodrow Mulligan.
Where do you think you're going?
Out of my way.
Oh, no, you don't. Miss Blodgett, call security.
I said get out of our way.
Oh.
Come on, Mr. Mulligan. We're getting out of here.
Hey! Hey, where you going?
Excuse me, miss. But have you seen a man dressed like something out of a silent movie, only without any pants?
Oh, that policeman, he's after me.
Why?
Some kind of generational grudge. Don't ask me.
Get behind me.
What?
I said, stand behind me.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen...
I haven't seen anyone, officer.
I didn't say anything yet.
I haven't seen anyone because, I'm blind.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. Hey, if you're blind, where's your...
No dogs allowed in the store.
Uh-huh. Well, just watch it, that's all.
Are you blind?
Oh, not me, that guy.
There they are!
Where?
The one you want is standing behind that fat man.
Run! What's the time,
Rollo. My name is Rollo, and the time is, almost 9:50.
Sorry, madam. I guess you still need pants in the 21st century, huh?
Not in Europe, I believe, but in this country it's still considered polite.
Lend me a coat, will you, Rollo?
Oh, of course, here. Excellent! The home entertainment department. We should find the replacement parts we need here. Keep watch, this'll only take a moment.
It'll have to.
Keep a lookout.
I want to address a typical American worker.
Howdy.
Now, you listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm going to ask you something.
Yes?
Do you think it's right that your hard-earned money winds up in the pockets of those people who are quite capable of working, but prefer to be a drain on our society?
Heck no.
But those dummies in Washington say it should. I say, wise up.
Hold on a second. Hey, Rollo. This fella says I should wise up.
That's probably good advice. Who said that?
This fella here in the window.
That's TV.
Who's TV?
TV? Television? Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Trust me, you're not missing anything.
Can you fix it?
The television?
The time helmet!
I'm certainly going to try, sir.
Try? Oh, this is useless. Give me the helmet.
No, wait! Where are you going?
I don't have a lot of time to take in the sights, but I'm pretty sure I saw a repair shop around here. Over there.
Proprietor!
Yeah!
Swanson? Logan Swanson? Is that you?
Swanson's my name, buddy. Jack Swanson. What can I do for you?
Would you come here for a moment, please?
Whatever.
I have something that needs your urgent attention. And these are the components you should need.
Can you fix it?
I can fix anything.
Good.
Leave it with me. Come back Thursday about 2 o'clock.
Oh, very kind.
Yes, we'll be back on
Thursday?
You don't understand. This man must get back to 1890.
1890?
That's right.
You're in the wrong block, pal. This is only 1600.
No. You don't understand. You see, this device here is a time helmet. And this man here, Mr. Woodrow, is from the year 1890.
What are you, some kind of nut?
Look, I'm a scientist, young man.
Young man? I'm 38.
If you'll just lend me those tools, I'll...
Hey, don't touch the tools.
But this is...
Don't touch. Do not touch the tools. I can't stress that enough. I'd let you sleep with my wife if I had one before I let you touch my tools.
Mr. Swanson, do you mind if I read your newspaper?
Knock yourself out, pal.
Does that mean yes?
Yeah, that means yes.
We barely have 10 minutes to get this man back to his, time continuum. Now, if you'll let me demonstrate, it's a straightforward but delicate operation. All we want is this soldered to that...
Don't touch! Do not touch the tools, will you? Can you see that sign?
I can see it, yes. It says we do not accept checks.
Yeah, well, I'm going to replace it with another sign that says, Don't touch the tools. Right.
Excuse me.
What?
Who is this?
That's the president.
This is the president?
Uh-huh.
Of America?
That's right.
I have been away for a long time.
Can we return to the subject at hand? You don't seem to understand, sir. What I'm trying to say is...
Sorry, are you deaf? This is the last time I'm going to say it politely. Don't touch my tools, if you don't mind.
Allow me to show this to you.
Don't touch the tools!
What in the world is this contraption?
What did you say?
I'm trying to explain to you that the...
Don't yell at me! I don't like to be yelled at, okay?
Get it off me! Get it off me!
What are you doing with that mulligan?
It's trying to eat me!
It's not trying to eat you, it's... Wait a moment!
Oh, Roller, what is this monster?
It's not a monster. It's a vacuum cleaner. Everybody has one.
Everybody has one of these?
Yes. Vacuum cleaners are used for simple...
Cleaning their vacuums. Yes, I get it. You people are strange, allowing something like this indoors. What if it gets loose and attacks a child?
Now look, Mr. Mulligan. If you want to get this helmet fixed in time, just sit down quietly, please. Now, how are we getting along, Mr. Swanson, was it?
Not too good. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. You're sure this isn't for making those fancy European coffees?
No, sir. This is a very scientific piece of equipment. What we're trying to do here is help...
I don't understand. What is that little thing in there?
Oh, well, that is a transition of... Where did he go? Mr. Mulligan! Where are you?
I think he just walked into that upright freezer. Hey, ask him if the light goes off.
What on earth were you doing in there? Don't you know how dangerous that is?
I thought it was another room.
It's not another room. Just stay away from everything. Sit down if you must, but everything else is out of bounds. Now, sir, where were we?
Beats me.
Yes, and I wanted to draw your attention to this node over here.
Don't touch my tools if you don't mind.
You see, I'm merely trying to point out to you that in order to facilitate...
Don't point with my tools, please!
Would you allow me to please make this clear to you? All we have is...
Don't you understand?
I assure you I do understand. This happens to be mine. Oh, just a moment.
What now?
Now, where's he going? Stay here.
Stay here? I work here. Why would I be anywhere else?
Just keep working. The clock's ticking.
Yeah, it's ticking, 'cause I fixed it.
Mulligan, what are you doing out here? I thought you said time was of the essence.
It is. But I don't want to go back to 1890 without any pants, so I thought I'd take a look at 21st century fashions. Have you seen these prices? Is this what you pay these days?
I have to pay slightly more. It seems that the hefty gentleman must be continually punished by our judgmental society. Now, come on, back inside before someone sees you. Well, is it ready?
Pretty much, I think. A couple of small, minor adjustments, and you'll be all set.
Good. Finally, I can go home, and not a minute too soon. No offense.
None taken, I assure you. In fact, I would go so far as to say that I envy you your trip, sir.
You sure he's the one from 1890?
Well?
Because you sound like Masterpiece Theater here.
Keep working. Yes, 1890 is a wonderful period, Mr. Mulligan.
I never used to think so till now.
A time of simple, practical values. No traffic snarls, no income tax, no terrorists, no computer viruses. Only peace and quiet. Time to contemplate.
Income tax.
I am a scholar of that period, sir. That is why I've cultivated this mode of speech, appropriate to that time.
Huh?
The 19th century has a charm, nay, a fascination for me. The very thought of having lived in those halcyon days.
I'll sure to be glad to get back there, Rollo. If I ever do.
How much time is there left?
We've got less than 5 minutes.
5 minutes will be more than adequate. Tell me about your town, Mr. Mulligan. Where, for instance, might a scientist find employment?
You are a scientist?
Yes. Are there any in your town?
Well, the only one I know is Professor Gilbert. I work for him.
Oh.
There you go, guys. All fixed.
It works?
Sure. Why not?
Good. Well, what'll we do now?
Pay me.
I was talking to Mr. Mulligan.
I know. That's why I said it. I didn't want you to forget.
Pay the man, Mr. Mulligan. Pay the man.
With what? I don't carry any money in my shorts.
Oh, very well. Here's a 50.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Mulligan, the time helmet. How does it work?
I already told you, I don't know.
The year. How do you program in the year?
I don't know what program means, but if you're asking me what I think you're asking me, you just twist this dial, see? 1890.
Good. And if I'm correct, and I usually am, to activate the device, you just have to...
Good. Give it here.
Not so fast, sir.
Hey, what you doing? Don't put it on!
I intend to use it myself in exactly 3 minutes.
What? Well, you can't do that.
Well, I am doing it, sir. I'm returning to that time of bliss and simple pleasures.
And you're just going to leave me here?
Your fate is unimportant, sir. You are only a janitor. I am a scientist.
Why, I...
Stand back! In less than 3 minutes, I shall have escaped this age of madness.
Wait, look, Rollo, I just thought of something.
Well, congratulations.
Look, I brought a chicken with me, all the way from 1890, and all I did was hold it. We can go back together.
You're lying, sir.
I am not. Oh, no, the copper.
Now I gotcha. What's the idea of running around the street with no pants on?
Rollo, take me with you.
Get off me.
Too late.
1890, here I come.
You're under arrest. Aw, shoot. Mulligan? Where in the name of St. Pat did you spring from?
I'm back. I'm back!
For pity's sake, man. You're still not wearing any pants.
Officer O'Flanagan, you are a sight for sore eyes. Ho, ho! Ho, ho!
1890. Charming. Charming.
Good morning, Fred and Rollo. Huh? I said good morning.
What's good about it?
Got up the wrong side of the bed this morning, eh?
Every side is the wrong side. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
No?
No, my mattress feels as if it's stuffed with rocks. And I've had indigestion ever since I've arrived here. This food is terrible.
Well, not today, it's not. Today I got us some steak for dinner. 17 cents a pound, can you believe it? How can they sell it so cheap?
I don't know and I don't care.
Well, suit yourself. But I like 1890. It suits me.
Look at this laboratory. It's ancient. It hasn't any equipment at all.
Listen, I can even get a tune out of my harmonica now.
Stop that! Darn noise. I don't know why I ever came to work here. I don't know why I ever wanted to live here, this barbaric, primitive wilderness. What an utter fool I was to think I'd be happy living in 1890. Of all the dull, miserable, impossible periods of time, this one takes the prize. No sanitation, no facilities, no spring mattresses, air foam pillows, or electric blankets.
Oh, sheesh. This guy is worse than my mother-in-law.
No comforts, no frozen canapes, no microwave meals, no swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated.
You know what, Rollo? I think you'd be happier some other place. Or maybe some other time.
What are you blabbering about?
2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. There you go. Now, here, try this on for size.
Ow!
There you go. A perfect fit.
Oh, no. You can't send me back.
You don't belong here, Rollo. Any more than I belonged in your time. I'll just press here to switch the helmet on.
Get this blasted thing off my head!
Goodbye, Rollo. I hope you'll find the peace and quiet you're looking for. I know I will. Now... Silence. Just what I was looking for. Well, this laboratory won't clean itself, unless Professor Gilbert invents something.
Where's Rollo?
Oh, Rollo? Oh, he just left, Professor.
Left?
In a big hurry.
Late for an appointment?
Early.
Strange chap. Complains a lot.
Hadn't noticed.
Talks a lot of nonsense, too. Keeps saying he needs a computer, whatever one of those is.
Fancy word for an abacus, I reckon.
Mulligan, have you seen my time helmet? Mulligan?
To each his own. So goes another old phrase to which Mr. Woodrow Mulligan would heartily subscribe. For he has learned, definitely the hard way, that there is much wisdom in a third old phrase which goes as follows: stay in your own backyard. To which it might be added, and if possible, assist others to stay in theirs. Via, of course, the Twilight Zone.
Once Upon a Time, starring John Rhys Davies with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was written for The Twilight Zone by Richard Matheson and adapted for radio by M.J. Elliott. Heard in the cast were Mike Starr, Rob Riley, Michael Teshua, Malcolm Rothman, George Adams, Jim McCants, Beth Jacoby Deach, Randall Steinmeier, and C.J. Amari. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced by Carl Amari and directed by Jovi Cerny for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are done in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Craig Lee, Bob Benson, Todd Beyer, and Tim Cerny. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to download episodes, including 3 free episodes on our homepage, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.